Josh, how does it feel to be 25?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm drowning in an alcohol right now. It's a grim realization that needs to be, you know, tucked under the carpet, repressed. I'm trying to work on that right now.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years at 30?
In 5 years? Optimistic or pessimistic outlook? Or neutral, the good. Living in LA, doing research for some sort of bio lab, math incorporated, and working towards a master's in biomathematics at one of the UC schools. Neutral. Living in LA, not working towards a master's, working for some hodgepodge company with something dealing with mathematics. Pessimistic. Living in Arizona, maybe, possibly doing some sort of mediocre accounting for some company that doesn't need help counting the few pennies that they make every day.
Get out of Arizona! No,
Hear ye, hear ye. Where are you from? You look like a California girl.
she's San Francisco. We're eavesdropping.
Oh, we love it. That's perfect. Eavesdroppers are more than welcome, believe me.
Still our discourse, you're fine.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love it. Mom and daughter, I love it. So where were you 5 years ago?
Well, I was still in a very embryonic form, developing. Yes, I was.
You feel good about things by and large then, Josh?
My only life raft right now is my optimism, because without that I would have hung myself years ago. I'm in a pretty grim place right now, and I just barely made it out of a really grim situation. I was pretty much underground, but I got out of that situation, and now I'm about to get out of the outer bubble. We'll see what happens.
What hopes do you have with regard to your personal life in 5 years? Where do you want to see yourself?
What
Do you want to see yourself in a relationship with someone?
No.
No children?
No. No adoptions, nothing of that nature, but I do want to be a sexually active Homo sapien. You know, for the biological components. I would just like to be very sexually active.
And how does that contrast with your current predicament?
My current predicament is manifested by a celibacy that is not voluntary. It's just, it is what it is. I'm trying to finish up the last little touches, the little dotting of the I's of this scholastic endeavor, which is more than an endeavor, it's turned into a saga actually. But at the closing of that, at the sealing of that, I look forward to expanding a lot of horizons in many directions. Entrepreneurially speaking, scenery speaking, geographically speaking.
Horizontally
speaking, I was going to say.
and vertically.
But I plan to have a very healthy sexual lifestyle. I plan to have a lot of sexual relations with a lot of Asian Americans, Gaysians, if you will. A lot of people who look exactly like each other.
As this psychologist is undoubtedly aware, everything boils down to sex. Oh, they're no longer eavesdropping. We no longer have our audience. Oh, we do or we don't?
We listened right then.
In your opinion, because you are like a psychologist, does it all boil down to sex?
How old are you? 25.
Try 32.
Okay, no, I think there's hope.
I think yes. Or it should boil down to just really, really good sex. And then beyond that, you should, look at other things. Not just sex. You can't flatten it. Sex is more complex than that.
I agree. I think sex is incredibly complex. I think that people that have sex frequently don't have an appreciation for it. You know, people that have multiple partners and do it all the time, and you know, they don't have an appreciation for it. I think, if you ask me, sex is sacred.
Okay, there you go.
It really is. I mean, it's such an incredible, just, I don't know, how would you describe it? It's,
how much meaning you have in life.
yes, yeah.
If it's just frivolous, then you're not going to have much depth in your life.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Or can you build a really positive relationship?
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah,
That's
it has
important.
to be connected to more than just sex.
Absolutely, or there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Yeah, what's the point? Anybody.
How can you have that transportive experience if there isn't some deeper understanding present? Yeah, that's how I feel. So how are you two ladies doing in your relationships?
You're doing wonderfully.
Oh, you are, huh? We are at the elote. We ordered a bottle of Pinot, and we've been working on a few appetizers. How are you feeling, Josh?
I'm feeling really good. A little indulgent and hedonistic, but I'm feeling good. So that's always good.
Why are you feeling indulgent and hedonistic?
Because I'm hanging out with my friend Genevieve, and she's got the market cornered on the best culinary endeavor. There are people from my work, okay, from my job, who are right behind me, okay. Try the background. They know I'm intoxicated. They recognize me. Tomorrow morning's gonna be fun at checkout. I'll tell you that much. I will tell you.
Happy birthday, Josh. How does it feel to be in the company of someone that's known you for 20 years?
Comfortable. I don't have to act.
What's funny is, in my view, you're much the same as you were then. Oh yes, you are.
How so?
An adventuresome spirit, very intelligent, with difficulty focusing always. You are the same as you were then.
I know, a curse. A curse, I tell you, a curse.
But it's also a gift.
No.
Because when you're
Not at
someone
all.
that has a hard time being focused and you're also very intelligent, it means that you can entertain many different ideas all at once. And sometimes it's not one idea, but many ideas which contribute to one great innovation.
You better not just
I know this.
Because I know what you do. I've been around you long enough to know that you grasp somebody's disposition and then you immediately create a scenario tailor-made for their own success.
No,
It's called
no.
bullshitting. It is called bullshit.
You think that, but it's quite authentic, and each person has their own gifts. But I will say this: your gifts, for whatever it's worth, are exceptional and don't compare at all with what any normal person might hope to accomplish. Don't be dramatic, Josh. I'm serious. Look at me, Josh. You will, Josh, you will live and die by the decisions that you make in your life. And there will be a lot of things which deter you from making the right decision or which compromise your focus and ability to just move forward. You need to fight that constantly because that's part of your struggle and always will be. But when you do emerge from that struggle successful,
Yes.
the world is your oyster. Buddy,
We'll see. We will see.
You can do anything. I mean that. I've known a lot of people, and I've been in some incredible circles. Known some very successful, intelligent, amazing individuals. And I wouldn't tell you this if it didn't come from the heart. I mean it.
I'm scared.
Don't be.
Yes, I am.
Why? What do you have to be scared of? The only thing you have to be scared of, maybe.
Not succeeding.
No. The only thing you have to be afraid of are the qualities and traits within yourself that might derail your focus, because you can be sidetracked.
Yes.
If you can work through that, I'm telling you, Josh, you will succeed. There are people that succeed in spite of all odds being against them. You just have this one little deficit within your personality, which is that you're multi-talented. You can do a number of different things with your
And I'm
life.
socially awkward.
Oh, no, I don't. I'm not going to humor you there, buddy. You're not socially awkward at all.
Well, I don't have the confidence to represent myself for what I'm worth.
All right, we're going to end this little therapy session, but I love you, Josh, and I wish you luck, and I know you'll be successful. I have to ask, because it being your birthday and all, it's a natural question to ask. Josh, if you had one wish that could come true, what would it be? Think very carefully before you answer. And answer very honestly according to your deepest wish.
How much time do I have to think about this?
Like a minute.
Okay, are you ready?
I am.
This is going to be really bland, but here we go. You know what I wish for?
Really think about it. Think about what a person at the end of their life, not at 25, but at 95 or 85, what they wish for. And then think about what you wish
I'm a really sensitive person, so I don't deal very well with current events or catastrophes or reality, if you will. I wish that all I ever knew was a village, a very small village, manifested only by the people who I care about. All of those people in my life, I wish they were all confined to a village so small that it was the only atmosphere I ever knew. And I wish that they all got along with each other. My mother, my father, all of my friends, anybody I've ever felt anything for, all got along. And that we lived in this village and there was no sense of commodities or monetary whatever. No monetary system. Simple, village, camaraderie, the end.